because for any question, so many people will raise their hands, say, may I get permission to speak something? Other people, no, sir, you please allow me first. I raise my hand first. So many things. I really miss you. Anyway, hopefully from second semester on will be there. Now, let us move back to this topics. Now, mechanics, we know. What is mechanics?
Anything that has any mechanical motion.
Anybody? To add one or two more words.
Anything that concerns
Study of motion of objects in residual motion and the effect of these.
Okay, then somebody add more spice.
Study of
the food tasty.
Study of motion without getting into the cause of motion.
Next.
Study of machines.
Now, most of us are talking about motion, machine, dynamics, etc. But what is the primary criteria? Anyway, this is some haphazard way of learning, jumping from this topic to that topic, that paragraph to that paragraph, from this location to that location. Anyway, please don't mind. Today, allow me to discuss something randomly. The mechanics primarily it's a subject which deals with the behavior of any object under the action of some external agency. Normally that is called force. So it's a subject which deals with the behavior of any object when it is subjected to some force. Now, 2-3 important terms are there. One thing is the object. Now, object, the material property, that is primary thing. That is, object may be a solid object. Out of solid, it may be rigid solid or it may be deformable solid. So that is deformable and non-deformable. Then when it is not solid, then either it is liquid or it is gas. So rigid body mechanics, solid mechanics or deformable solid mechanics, then liquid mechanics, then gas mechanics. So all these are mechanics, and a club combining liquid mechanics and gas mechanics, it's a very familiar and popular name to you. What is that?
Fluid mechanics.
Fluid mechanics, exactly. Now, that is the object. Now, behavior. Either it will be at rest, even some forces are applied there. Not necessarily some forces applied and it automatically starts moving. It's not like that. So that class of problem is under statics. And when there is some motion, it is under dynamics. Now somebody told me that without considering the reason behind that motion. Okay. There we have two names. One is called kinematics, other is kinetics. Now can anybody remember these two words, kinematics and kinetics?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when we do not consider the item force, other thing, that is the movement of a particle or connected particle, what it may be, only thing, the position, the displacement, the velocity, the acceleration, etc., those things are there. So space versus time relation, it is under kinematics. And kinetics, where we include the force. Okay. Now, the primary information, the primary requirement about this motion analysis, that is the time. Definitely you must be able to measure. We cannot measure time, rather some relative time length from one event to another, that kind of thing. Okay, so it's something concept, it's some abstract thing. Anyway, for some ordinary meaning, we should be able to measure time. Okay, now how far you can remember, how old or how much, how many years you can remember moving backward where we started measuring time very grossly?
Sir, can you repeat the question? I couldn't get that thing.
Measurement of time. So what is the very oldest way of measuring time?
Sir, with the sun clock.
Sun clock.
Sun clock.
Yes, sir, with the sun clock.
Yes, sir, with the sun clock.
Sun clock. So
Sun clock.
light is the primary source for having some idea regarding time. Now, before sun clock, at least one thing was there: from today's sunrise to tomorrow's sunrise. Normally, this is some uniform time gap. Normal. It depends on places. If it is on polar location, that is somewhere. If it is on equatorial zone, that is something different. But some average time from today's sunrise to tomorrow's sunrise, that is one particular time span. Then throughout the year, there are different seasons. That time varies. Sometimes nights are longer, sometimes days are longer. Sometimes the sun is visible towards the south, or sometimes sun is visible towards the north. Suppose during summer you will find the sun is moving with some northern shift, and during winter you will find the sun rays are coming from some southern side. So such kind of normal experiences and jotted down and given some rather written form or recorded form. All these things are there to transmit and transfer the knowledge from one generation to the other. Then the first person, or that first, in some broader sense, we can call him a physicist or scientist, that is Galileo. He had big contribution there. He observed the movement of one swinging object, that is a pendulum like thing in a church, and he noticed that time gap between that swing. If you consider a particular location and it starts swinging from that point and comes back, that time required, it is almost same for every swing. And then onwards, so many system of measuring time, etc. But gradually it took time, but still it is younger compared to the analysis on statics. So statics is very old subject in mechanics. Comparatively, dynamics is very new. Now, one thing, I'll just do one thing. It is 154 students. Then download attendance list. It is very important. Now let me check whether the file has been downloaded or not. Okay, it has come. Now, is that file again visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
mechanics is that subject which deals with the behavior of any object when it is subjected to any force. Now, force may be a constant force, it's a variable force, force dependent on its position, force dependent on time, etc. So if you consider a spring and you pull it, then what will be the force applied on the spring? It depends on the magnitude of the stretch. So the elongation, as you elongate it more and more, it will be offering more and more resistance. So all such things are there in this broader sense of mechanics, and definitely you know this engineering mechanics, the subject mechanics, where especially the engineering application problems are discussed. It is there. Now regarding measurement and SI units, normally we will follow SI, but there are so many books, particularly this old book Timoshenko and Young. If you find the original edition or not the recent edition where some Indian author is also included there for reprint or something like that, then most of the problem you will find in foot-pound system. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I don't know whether SAMES is also like that or not. For Miriam Craig and B.R. Johnston, most of the problems are in SI, but still few problems are there to make you conversant regarding using different units. Okay. Then most of the things are acquainted with you, or you know most of the things from your higher secondary general physics. Okay. These are something like this: vectors and force as a vector, resultant of a system of forces on a particle. Then this term is very not common for everybody. Free body diagram. Now, many of you know this word free body diagram, or people those who have already started searching regarding. So that
Yes,
is.
sir.
So if it is known, then it's fine. Then conditions of equilibrium. Equilibrium, that also you know. A particle is the object having mass only without any size. Of course, mathematically you can say that there is no size, but physically nothing can be existing in that sense. Now, equilibrium of particles in space, resultant of a system of forces and couples on a rigid body, conditions of equilibrium of a rigid body, free body diagrams of rigid bodies subjected to different types of constraints, simple space problems of rigid bodies, etc. Now, coefficients of static and kinetic friction. This friction chapter is very common for your school general physics. Problems involving friction. Now, theories of friction on square threaded power screw and flat belt. Was there any application of friction of this kind? Belt?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
So
sir.
No, sir.
that part definitely the engineering application with the primary knowledge on friction. Okay. Now this thing truss.
No, sir.
This is new, sir.
No, sir.
The
No,
connection
sir.
of members.
No, sir.
No,
Things
sir.
are simple.
No, sir.
Now
No, sir.
you have some experience. Definitely you have traveled through rails, and in railway stations you have seen those sheds, roof sheds like thing. There you'll find some connection of long members on which the roof sheds, asbestos or tin or whatever it may be, those are placed over that connection of members, that system. And analysis of trusses, there are two methods: method of joints and method of sections. Okay.
So please repeat trusses.
Trusses. Okay. जब time आएगा बेटा detail में बताऊंगा. But for the time being, you know this new name, what was not there in general physics. Then these things are well known: center of gravity, center of mass, centers of lines. Now, is it known centroids?
No, sir. Just to know about the triangle, not other.
Now, a line, a curve, and area, these exist only mathematically, but physically there cannot be any existence, because a line or a curve or area, there is no volume, there is no mass, there is no weight, so we cannot guess this gravity effect, and the center of gravity is not possible, but some equivalent mathematical thing of these geometrical objects, the lines, curves, or areas, it is called centroid. Method of calculation is almost same. We will discuss in detail there. Then first moment of area, second moment of area. These are not moment of inertia. Moment of inertia means mass moment of inertia in corresponding to inertia force, but these are area properties only. So first moment of area, second moment of area. Now for a rectangle, have you heard this expression? BH cube divided by 12.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
It's a moment of inertia, na BH cube.
now there is no inertia force. So moment of the inertia force, therefrom we get this moment of inertia, but this is area property. Anyway, we'll come there. But popularly sometimes it is called find the moment of inertia of a rectangle or moment of inertia of a triangle, because if we consider a triangle, there is no thickness, there is no volume, so there cannot be any mass. So mass moment of inertia, that kind of things are not there. Then we start this dynamics here. The path, velocity, acceleration, rectilinear and curvilinear motion, motion of system of particles, introduction to the concept of plane kinematics of rigid bodies, everything known from your higher secondary physics, Newton's second law of motion, dynamic equilibrium. Now this thing. Is this word known? D'Alembert's principle?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It is some kind of, in a very some crude sense, it is some kind of conversion of that equation of motion. F is equal to ma, that is force is equal to mass multiplied by acceleration, that is coming from Newton's second law. If we write it in the form of F minus ma is equal to 0. Okay, so on the left hand side, all forces are there. On the right hand side, it is 0. It is some kind of equilibrium equation like thing. So for mathematical convenience, we use that principle, and the particular mathematician who introduced this way of solving this problem is D'Alembert, and on his name it is called as D'Alembert's principle. Then linear momentum, angular momentum, rectilinear and curvilinear motion, principles of work energy and impulse momentum, impact of system of particles. All these things are very common and well known to you, and you have done so many good practices and done lots of problems there. Introduction to the concept of plane kinematics of rigid body. Then this one. You know what is work done.
Yes, sir.
But what about this virtual work? So सर ये जो virtual world हमें पता है, ये जो क्लास आप ले रहे हैं ये तो virtual में ही है. So this is not that real work. So there is also application of this, very nice application of this virtual work, and that is principle of virtual work, and it will apply for solving mechanics problem using this principle of virtual work. So this is the gross overview about these topics, but one problem will be there. Normally this syllabus is for 14 weeks semester, and every week we have 3 classes of 1 hour duration. Oh, sorry, it's already 10:55, and next class teacher is now. Okay, so for today, permit me to close the session now. These are the books, not any rigid choice from my side. I don't have any reservation. You go through internet, download any freely downloadable PDF version or what it may be for any book, and start reading, no problem. And you should not forget this basic knowledge of general physics of your school and the basic calculus, primary differential calculus, and some.
So we can go to any one of the given books, right?
मैंने कब मना किया? वो 4 ही खरीद लेना बेटा. Even if you do not procure any of these 4, I don't mind. These are some very good books. Normally we prefer to introduce you with these books, and your library nitdgp.ac.in from that site, I do not know whether you can download these books or not, but at least when you join here, physically you go to library, you will find lots of copies of these books. Okay. And some reference books are there, some book banks are there, so many facilities.
But the library now, who are in
I don't know. For that, you have to go to the library part of that. I'm not really. But anyway, even if you cannot enter or access that online library system, I'll be there. Everything will be started from very basic and expecting some basic knowledge of general physics and calculus. No problem will be there. But only thing you have to be serious. And have you already selected any class representative? Anyway, even if it's not, I will.
Yes, sir.
Section wise. So you just try to find out the people, those who could not join today, what is their problem? Maybe some of you have already left the institute, or some may be taking preparation for cracking the IIT hurdle for next year. NIT, सर ये तो NIT में 4th या 5th है, ऐसा कुछ है, 29th है, of course पहले से better, but still I need to prefer to go some higher ranking NITs like Warangal, Trichy, Surat, Suratkal, etc. I don't know exactly their rankings, but wherever you are, you must feel proud of your alma mater. And when you pass out after 4 years, you will become the alumni members of this institute. And particularly this span of 18 years to 22 years, these 4 years will build up your life. You will grow from a boy to a man. So anyway, you are missing the hostel life. Some of you have some experience of some boarding school like thing, but still I believe your college life should have started with some hostel days. Anyway, whenever we are permitted, we'll join.